This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
What's going on?
Hello and welcome to an all-new podcast where I got Fluffy.
Woo! Yay!
It's so crazy. We backed out to do the intro. There was two of us. We came onto a live show and there's three of us.
It's
That's like
magic.
Hey,
magic. Heyo! How's it going, you guys?
What's going on, best friends?
Oh, you know.
Hey, I can't see the chats and the people again.
I can never see that
I think
stuff.
you need to re-log in.
Oh, well, I never logged out. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but
I've been logged in since all the tournament.
me too.
well,
I mean, I can give it a try.
can you see those,
Huh? Me?
Patrick?
I've never been able to see them. Like,
Can you see like the comments and stuff?
no, I've never been able to.
Oh,
I am not
shit.
cool.
And we get off the show.
She logged out so she could try to do the magic you asked her to do.
Oh, log in.
Yeah.
So
It's
she
the whole
can
Apple
see.
thing. Turn off the iPhone, turn it back on. It fixes everything.
Oh, you said iPhone?
Am I cutting out?
No, not that I know of. Did you say iPhone?
I said she's doing the old Apple trick. Turn off your phone, turn it back on, and it fixes everything.
Right. So that's Apple, iPhone. I think
Yeah.
I heard you Apple, and I just immediately jumped to iPhone. Well, we're supposed to have a guest, Aaron Carlton, on from the Horrorverse, but he's on set and couldn't make it. So
That's
tonight,
okay. We still love
We're
you,
just-
Aaron.
and he's going to be on next Monday, so he said he'd make time.
Sweet.
So we basically have. Did you see the new?
Hey, it worked.
Oh,
Holy
look at that!
It worked.
I can
Apple
see now
Red.
that there are 0 people watching and no comments. So, well, that was a great show.
Way
The
to-
end. No,
way to
Thanks
come back.
everyone for tuning in.
yeah. Thanks you two for tuning in to an empty podcast.
I mean, it's been like a month since I've been here.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I know you.
Guess who's back?
Yeah.
Back again.
We had a
Patty's back.
Tell a friend.
Hella friend.
Excellent.
We had a good show last week. Hold on. There's something I want to put up. Give me
Okay.
1 second. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Give me 1 second. Cheers.
I watched Abigail the other
Oh,
night.
that movie's so good.
Dude, it was really scary. It was really
movie-
good.
That movie
That
is,
little girl's such a good little actress.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. She was so
Oh my
good.
god. So good. And then I saw something Aaron posted today, so I watched The Deliverance. Oh wait. Uh-oh.
Wait, when did this drop?
What?
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, when did this
5
drop?
days ago.
No
Are you
way.
ready?
Ben, I was born ready for Terrifier. Come on, man.
You survived the most famous serial killer since Jack the Ripper. The 5-year anniversary is coming up. I think a lot of people would really like to hear from you after all this time. Want to know what it's like to be in the presence of that kind of evil. What goes through your brain when this close to you. You feel his breath.
saw him today. Who? How can you be sure it was really him? I could feel it. Who's this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
Yeah, he's scaring me too.
Hey, Santa's handing out presents!
Why would he come back here? Even if he was alive, which he isn't. When you want to get as far away from here as possible, as far away from you, we both know this isn't over. I have to go back to the Terrifier. It's still buried there, isn't it? Might be the only thing that could stop them.
It's Jericho.
Yeah, that movie's gonna
Looking
be
forward
so
to the
good.
best Christmas
Wow.
ever, filled with fun, smiles, and laughter.
I love that.
Cool. All right.
I'm
Yeah.
super.
It's everybody's so quiet.
You guys know how much I don't like that series.
I think
Yes.
there's a flag.
But are you gonna hate this one too as much, do you think?
By looking at the preview, it doesn't open up the story or like clarify anything. I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong. I will watch it.
But you're not gonna pay full price in a theater to watch it
Fuck no.
on
I didn't even
opening
pay for,
night.
I didn't even go to the theater to watch Deadpool versus Wolverine. I streamed that shit. I watched it twice.
Nice. Excellent.
We went and saw Alien Romulus in theater and Deadpool Wolverine. Actually, Alien Romulus was so good.
Was it? That's what I've been hearing.
Deadpool
Might have to go
Wolverine
see
was
that.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was good too.
There's no one better to play Deadpool than Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Yeah.
agreed.
You can't tell
I
me
mean,
there's anyone better character
Who else?
to play him.
Who else would there be? Nobody.
Also, Channing
Well,
Tatum
besides you.
as fucking Gambit.
Two Thumbs, Deadpool, this guy.
Yeah, besides you, of course.
Let's hear one of your Deadpool lines.
He doesn't talk. I'm just joking. I don't have his.
All he does is talk.
I know he never shuts the fuck up.
So, what'd you guys
That's
think of
kind of-
that trailer?
I think it was
Okay.
pretty cool. It'll be awesome, I think.
Do you think it'll give any clarification to the part 2 storyline?
No. I don't.
No.
I think it's just for funsies.
Yeah, I think 2 kind of clarified itself.
I think 3 is for funsies.
No, it really did not at all. Who's the little girl? Where did she come from? Why does art exist?
The little girl's the girl that got slaughtered at the carnival years before. They talk about it. They show the newspaper clippings. Can't remember her name, but they tell you who she is.
Yeah, but not like they don't like you. So Jason came back to avenge his mother's death,
Mhm.
right? Like, where did art come from? Why does art exist?
He's a demon.
Oh, he's a demon dressed as a mime.
Clown. He's a silent clown.
A silent clown is a fucking mime.
No, they're different. Look it up. Google it.
We had a podcast a year or so ago about this and had
Yeah.
the same argument.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look back or something or find a way to rewatch because I bet it'll be hilarious because I'm sure you guys said the same exact things.
The way to
Google-
rewatch it is to
A
go to
silent
YouTube.
clown is different.
I hate you guys.
Look at those beards.
I know.
Did
You
I ever tell you
guys.
how I got my beard to look the way it does?
Because you use the beard product.
This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
That was good. That was really good.
I gotta pump my guy's business any way I can.
I know. I need to order more stuff too. So thank you for
need
reminding
Fab
me.
soap, Jason Voorhees soap.
Oh, I know.
You need
You sound like the Bruce stuff.
Bruce. Oh yeah.
I
Well,
do.
no, we're starting
love
to get
it.
into the Halloween season. What's the Halloween one?
We have a couple. The Michael Myers one,
Yeah.
Puppy Man. We have Samhain, which is based off of Trick or Treat. I mean, all of it goes to Halloween, really. It's all horror stuff. So, I mean, it all would fit into Halloween.
Well, I meant like scent wise. I
Yeah.
feel Bruce is a very spring summery.
Yeah, summer.
Yeah, Bruce is it's lemony, and that's why I like it, because I love sharks, and also I love lemon everything and citrus in general.
Citrus.
Yes.
Yummy.
It smells so fresh.
So clean. Bruce.
Don't you have like a ginger one though too? Like a gingerbread?
Huh?
Do you have a gingerbread scent?
No, but we would need to make one.
Ginger Dead.
Yeah, the Ginger Dead Man. I love that movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. I just rewatched Piranha 3D.
Oh.
Those movies are
Oh,
good.
and then after that, because I was like on an animal murder kick, I watched Zombieverse.
Oh,
Nice.
Zombie is rad. The
It's a
movie's so
rad movie. Have you guys looked up the? I know me and Michelle talked about it last week. Patrick, have you looked up the Washington Horror Con guest list?
Yeah, it's fucking stacked.
Dude, there's like 30 people.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a Hocus Pocus reunion too, or something. Like everybody but
Huh.
Bette Midler's there.
Yeah, I'm excited for Adrienne Barbeau.
Yeah,
That's what I want to see. Creep
our,
show.
our friend Fiona Dorff is going to be there.
We should bring her some pizza.
That's the same thing. I was like, she's not going to remember that.
Probably not. I'm sure she was probably wasted.
Oh, she was hammered off her fucking
Yeah.
ass.
So funny.
Roger Jackson's there. Elvira.
Yeah, but she's not there as Elvira. She's there as Cassandra Peterson. So I think that's going to piss a bunch of people off.
Oh, she's not gonna like.
It just-
She's not going to be in costume.
Yeah, it just has her build as Cassandra Peterson. It doesn't.
Then she's not going to be in makeup.
No, she's not. Which is cool. I personally don't care. But a lot of the people that are going to go to this aren't the same kind of crowd that goes to Crypticon. They're going to be it's going to be flooded with Elvira fans.
They're going to be expecting her to be in Elvira makeup.
Yeah, they're going to be
Watch.
pissed.
You just
Well,
watch.
even when she did Crypticon, she was Elvira makeup, I think, right?
She's done it a couple times, but the fans that go to Crypticon understand that shit, right? They understand that if she's billed Cassandra Peterson, she's showing up as Cassandra Peterson. If she's billed as Elvira, she's showing up as Elvira. I don't think the people. Well, I mean, some of the Crypticon people will be at this too, but a chunk of the people going to this probably don't understand that.
All
They
right.
probably don't get the fact that she bills as two different
Right.
things, herself or her character.
Well, that'll be a bummer, I'm sure, for a lot of folks.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of pissed off people, I think.
There's so like Jeff Phillips, Richard Brake, the dude that played Twisty the Clown,
Yeah,
Simon Carroll, I
yeah.
think is his last name.
Yeah,
There's just so many people that are going to be there.
they got money. That convention's rich as shit.
Well, and I think a lot of it has to do too with Elvira's connections.
Yeah.
You know, she's got to know everyone in the horror industry.
Well, but the thing is, though, is like you can have all the connections in the world, but if you can't pay them, they're not going to show up. But
It's all about money.
it's the same people that do SummerCon at the fairgrounds, and SummerCon is huge,
Yeah.
huge. So they've got money.
Do you think they'll have as many guests next year as they do this year? Or are they trying to overload for the first year to make it like?
Have you ever been to a SummerCon?
No.
SummerCon has double the guests that this has usually, and so they're probably going to either keep having the same amount or they'll increase it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, SummerCon has got so many guests.
What's
a lot
up,
of them,
Derek?
a lot of them are voice actors though, which isn't. I'm not downplaying them, but you know, it's just that's what SummerCon usually pulls in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Someone asked me like how many celebrities we usually get at Crypticon. I'm like, I would say between 12 and 15. And
Yeah.
they were like, there's fucking 30. I'm like, well,
Yeah. Well,
but a lot of those people have already been to Crypticon.
Crypticon has probably triple the budget Crypticon has, but what you'll get at Crypticon, the family feel, you will never get at this other con.
Right.
No. It's purely business. It's purely,
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to try and run people through lines the best they can.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be good in its own right, but it won't be nowhere near the experience you get at Crypticon. Nowhere near.
Derek works at Crypticon Minneapolis, and they have 25 celebrities this year.
Yeah, the Seattle Crypticon is actually one of the smaller Crypticons
They're
out
pretty
there.
small, but we're the largest in the Pacific Northwest
Compared
so
to, like,
far.
Oklahoma
You know,
City.
this one might be bigger.
I was going to
So-
say until now.
Right? Yeah. I think it'll be very successful. I think it'll draw new people into the horror genre.
It might actually help Crypticon too. It might people might go to this and then be like, "Well, that was fun. I'm going to go try
Mhm.
Crypticon now." So
Yeah, that's what
might-
I mean.
might be
Yeah.
really good for Crypticon.
Yeah, I can only see it as a positive thing.
I don't feel like it's a competitive thing because each convention has their own feel. And I think Pat's
Yeah.
right. Like, you know, the way Crypticon is, it's more of a family type
Reunion.
deal where, well, I mean, if you think about it though, we all stay in the same hotel. You walk into an elevator and, you know, Christina Lease is standing next to you, or
Or you go out for breakfast and fucking somebody's
yeah, and
having
you're sitting
breakfast
with Barbara Crampton or some shit.
2
Yeah.
feet away from you.
And-
Yeah.
90% of the people who go to Crypticon go the whole weekend. For this, 90% of them will probably just do one day. Like,
Yeah.
Right. There's no one staying. There's no hotel to stay in.
mhm.
Right. That's gonna be the kicker, I think.
Derek
So we'll
said
have to
that
see.
the Minneapolis one is in 2 weeks. They have 25, but most of them are meh. Aaron Myers says, I think it's a little bit closer to me. What's up, dude? Aaron Balder. Hey,
Oh, are you having company?
my roommate came home and my dog's
Oh.
losing his shit.
Oh, gotcha.
But Aaron, it is a bit closer, maybe 15 minutes closer. Puyallup to Seattle.
Oh, Puyallup to Seattle is farther than 15 minutes away.
25 minutes.
45.
There's no way it's 45.
I live in Grant, is on the outskirts of Puyallup, and if I drive to work during rush hour, it takes almost 2 hours to get there. During regular time, it's about an hour and 15 minutes or so.
Dude, I can get
Yeah,
to
Puyallup's like a
Seattle.
half hour one way for me, and then the other direction, Seattle's like 20 minutes.
Seattle's like an hour and 20 minutes from Shelton.
Yeah, I'm not that far from you. Neither is Puyallup.
You told me you were like an hour from me. But if you're that close to me,
Oh,
you can go.
how long did it take me to pick you up that one time? Yeah, it was about an hour. I guess you're right. When I drove you back, it was about an hour.
I was gonna fight about it.
Why
Looks
you
like you're jerking off. 2 dicks,
just trying to-
Vlad. Oh my!
that escalated quickly.
I'm showing you all my tricks.
I might don't give away all your secrets.
That's how you get a date. You got to show them what's going to
Show 'em
happen.
what you can do. Show him what this mouth can do.
He was preparing for Truth or Dare tonight.
Oh God! Oh shit!
All right, Michelle, truth or dare?
Just say truth.
Dare.
Oh God.
Pick your nose. Ew.
I didn't really even put it in there. You can zoom in.
That's what he said.
You can zoom in, is what she said.
Hey.
I need to zoom in.
Oh my god.
Well, Patrick, you haven't been around a while.
Yeah.
What's
How are
been
you,
going on
buddy?
with you?
Why is it just me? I missed one show.
Because me and Michelle did last week, and we talked about our whole lives.
Oh God. Glad I missed that. Just
It's
joking.
okay.
Actually, no, I did want to hear about your filming of Death of Snow White because I'm fucking super stoked about that movie.
Oh, dude. It was very, very long hours. And it was very, very dirty and dusty. Very, very gross.
Grody.
But totally worth it. I mean, you've seen what we've been able to post so far.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That'll
But
be out
like,
in
give
March.
us some like background, like some behind the scenes.
Well, like, what do you want to know?
I don't know.
Like about how, like, okay, when
So
the Queen's chest, when the Queen's chest busts open, me and Naomi are sitting hiding behind the throne, blowing into tubes, making the heart and lungs pump.
Well, that sounds like fun.
There's a behind the scenes thing.
Ooh.
So, oh yeah, I don't know who found it. It was as a friend of somebody who was on the crew in Idaho, because we work with the Idaho team a lot, Cody and those guys. And this guy he has this castle that he started building years and years ago, 10, 12 years ago, something like that.
You know, it was
It's
like
not
a
done
legit
yet.
castle. Like
Yeah, it's made out of like stone and fucking wood and
It was in Idaho.
mortar and yeah,
Huh.
it's in Idaho.
I didn't know Idaho had anything cool in it.
It's right on a lake, so it's like there's a lot of people who go by on the boats just to like looky-loo and take pictures and things like that because it's got this fucking brick wall just right there on the cliff. And then there's fucking
Did it have
castle.
a moat?
No, but it's not done being built yet, so I have hopes.
Oh, there's
Actually, I
hope.
saw all the floor plans. I took a video of all the floor plans. It doesn't look like there's going to be a moat, but there's going to be a grand lawn. But I think they should turn that into a moat.
Yeah.
Was there Wi-Fi?
A grand lawn does not sound as cool as a moat.
I know. Yes, there was Wi-Fi.
All right, fair.
So yeah, but it was
that
spotty.
made me think of that because Aaron goes, "Oh, a modern castle, crazy."
So,
I was like, "Did they have a moat? They have
no,
Wi-Fi?
there's electricity. There's plumbing, all that.
They have those like like those electric candles
Mhm.
instead of real candles."
Yeah, it's really
That's still pretty cool.
Mhm.
If I ever had the money to build like my own structure, I would definitely make it like castle-esque.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I
so
see a lot of
cool.
those-
All the shapes of the windows and shit, and freaking the stained
Well,
glass.
I don't know if you guys see them on like Facebook and stuff, but they have those like the houses that are all painted black and the shutters are orange or purple and they look super gothy. And I'm like, dude, I would kill to live in a house like that.
Yeah, that'd be so rad.
That would be cool.
So we were supposed to have Aaron Carlson on tonight, Michelle.
Yes, but he is filming today.
He was on location filming, but he did say next Monday he would be on.
Okay, perfect. Sometimes it's hard to know when you're going to be done filming. It's hard to, unless you have like
Right.
a hard end time, like you have to be out of there by X o'clock,
Right.
He's pretty casual and his normally doesn't take very long. So,
Well, and
probably
the way
just not by 6 is all.
we've been on set with
or
him
7.
and we know how he shoots. And although he doesn't shoot multiple scenes or shoot a scene multiple times, he does typically run longer than expected. And so when I messaged him earlier, he goes, I'm not sure if I can make it. Can I hit you up at 5 and let you know? I said, sure. That's why I posted like we may or may not have
Yeah.
a guest.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't
It's
sure if
pretty
we were gonna-
common to run over on any set, really.
Oh
'cause,
yeah, for sure.
You know,
You run into different scenarios.
like, oh
where-
my God, all the batteries are dead or something. You know, oh, we
Yeah.
forgot this adapter. Somebody's got to run home and get it.
Somebody ate all the Doritos.
That's a problem. It's a problem
need
mostly if it's
Doritos.
Oreos.
Oreos.
Oh, so this is not related to anything at all we were talking about. It just happens to be in my field of vision. We made fake shields for background on the movie, and I got to take mine home as a souvenir.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
And after I made it, I realized it's freaking Thundercats. It's a 3-headed Thundercat.
And is there something wrong with that?
No, but I just realized, it's like, why did my brain do that? Oh, Thundercats. Ho!
Well, you know, I didn't think about it until after the fact when I after you guys are done filming, but I have like legit Viking helm with like chainmail and like huge drinking horns and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
That I could have easily donated to the cause, but I didn't know till you guys were already filming. It's not like anyone lives near Shelton to come grab it, but I was like, man, I have stuff that would look awesome in this movie.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Patty, remember when Sock did that song, Shit Happens When You Party Naked?
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing that Viking helm in that video, and when
Wait,
Jason
I think I've seen. You've shown that to me, I think.
Yeah.
when Jason was supposed to hit a certain symbol, instead of hitting that, he'd crack me on the helmet, and so it has all these like little ding marks on one side.
That's funny.
Battle scars.
I kind of miss that band.
Yeah, I don't think they would make it today.
Well, no, just their name alone. I mean, and then like lyrically,
Yeah.
yeah, they would be in a lot of
They
trouble.
would be canceled like as soon as Sock like said one word. They'd be like, canceled.
He's like, fuck her pussy till it's tight. And they're like, no, you can't do that.
Oh my God. Good Lord.
However, I do have this on my phone. I have this GIF that's saved. And at one point in the video, this guy like throws down what's supposed to be like a pack of cocaine on a table. And everyone puts their face down like this. And instead, I just grab clumps of it and throw it in my face. It's hilarious.
Twas.
So go look up Sock, S-O-K. I'm not going to say the rest of the name because I don't want to get canceled. But go look up Sock. Shit Happens When You Party Naked on YouTube. I encourage you. If you haven't seen it. Huh?
Encouragement.
I encourage you.
I encourage you. It's worth it. If you like horror movie stuff and punk rock, you'll like it. Although horror movies don't really have anything to do with it, but
Some of their music, like the song "Murder."
not that song.
Yeah, not that song. No.
So what else?
Well, we went on a driving adventure yesterday for no destination. So I'm like, all right, I want to take the Jeep, so I'm going to drive. We'll take the dogs and let's go east because I just came from east and I saw a lot of really pretty countryside. And
Speaking
so
of
just,
which,
yes.
I could be wrong, but I saw the video of you on that creek bed, and it was in Snoqualmie Forest, right?
I believe so.
It looks really familiar to the spot that I camped for I was like 34 years old the first time I ever went camping.
On the Yakima River?
Yes. It looks eerily similar. It could, I mean, the woods are the woods. They all look the fucking same. It could have been.
Yeah, I don't remember what exit it was. It was like 60 something, and then just it took off, and then took like a right, and then just as I was driving, I saw a little path on the left. I'm like, oh, I bet the Jeep could go down that. And there's no sign saying, "Do not enter private property, no trespassing." None of that. None of that. I'm like, oh shit. So
Was
I
that
turned
about
around.
2 miles in, mile and a half?
I don't know if I can find my phone. I can because I dropped a pin, so I could find it again because we're going camping there next weekend.
I asked you on your phone where that trail was at because I want to take my Gladiator there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. it is off. What's the road called? I'll send it to you when I find my phone. But you just followed it in, and there's lots of areas you can camp right on the river there, and it just keeps going. Next time we might go a little bit further.
How many Jeep
Um,
ducks do you have, Michelle?
How many what?
Jeep
How many
ducks.
Jeep ducks? I don't know, like 2. Yeah, not very many.
Because Aaron, I grew up in Baltimore and Miami and New Jersey, and then you don't really camp in those areas because you'll just get robbed.
Oh.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean, you could go. I mean, there's places in Maryland you can go camp.
Oh yeah, Maryland's beautiful.
We just weren't those type of people, I guess.
It's beautiful camping here.
It really is. Where I camped the first time was like on a river, like just the side of a river.
Did you have to like go into like a very narrow dirt path with lots of dips and turns and shit,
Yeah.
scraping along? It might be
And
the same place.
Actually, when I went there too, I found a deer carcass it was just bones, like all the skin and fur and all that
Wow.
was gone. So I grabbed the skull and the spine and a couple of rib bones and stuff and threw them in a trash bag and took them home.
Well, I found 2 graves. One of them, I don't know if it was like a wild animal or a pet or something. I'm assuming it was a grave because it had sticks placed strategically like in a pattern up against the roots of a tree. But another one was a cross with a fucking Kong dog toy on it and rocks all around and a
So you could
big
kind of tell
oval.
what it was, yeah.
So that one was like some dog was buried there, but that's okay. I'll still camp there.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be buried
In a pet cemetery. Yeah. So we're
what
going
else?
back. I'm waiting. Yeah, I have to get a couple of things and we'll be ready to go.
You're
I
going
like-
on a Jeep trail?
Mm-hmm.
You know the funny thing about that story about the first time I went camping? So it was with Angela. And my buddy, what the hell is his name?
Steven.
No.
Mark.
Tim.
Close. We were both really close.
He's like, hey, you know, anything you need to borrow for this trip, you can come over and I'll let you borrow. I have a ton of camping shit. So I got like a little grill, some of those little tanks of gas, a tent, a sleeping bag, all this shit. Well, he forgot to give me a goddamn pack to pack it all in. So I loaded up my trunk with all this shit, go pick up Angela. She throws all her shit in there. And we finally get out to Snoqualmie. And she's like, where's your pack? And I'm like, what's a pack? She's like, a backpack to carry this all in. And I'm like, so literally I had like 4 bags, like, you know, what are they called?
Tote bags.
I had like IKEA bags,
Yeah.
Safeway bags, fucking all this shit. And then like a tent bag over my shoulder. And I'm like carrying it all in 2 miles. It sucked.
Oh, I bet.
And I've never been since.
Well, no, actually, when we moved to California, we camped for 6 months.
That's
We were in a
crazy.
12 by 12 tent with a queen size double pillow top, inflatable bed. We had our nightstands and we had a dresser and a laptop so we could watch TV. And then outside, because there was like what's it called? 1,000 Trails. So they have like electricity there. And then we had a little 2-person tent outside of our tent. And that was like our pantry. And we had a mini fridge. We had bought at Costco in there. So we were pretty set up. And then like
Nice.
we would buy those like packets of like
Top one.
no, not well, yes, that too, but mashed potatoes. And so we would cook chicken or whatever we were cooking. And then we used our coffee maker and we would just run water through it instead of coffee and then mix it with the mashed potatoes to make mashed potatoes and shit. You had to get pretty clever out there. Funny story though is we went to Costco one day and bought a bunch of food. And this was like right in the beginning of spring. And so all the like baby rattlesnakes were coming out. I mean, all the rattlesnakes were coming out, but the babies were. And I was wearing flip-flops and I was taking stuff from the truck over to the pantry tent, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, I come back and I'm like, holy shit. And there was a little baby rattlesnake. Like literally I'd stepped over it
Cute.
probably 6-7 times.
Wow, you got lucky.
Yeah, if you know, baby rattlesnakes are actually more dangerous than the big rattlesnakes because they give you all their venom, whereas the bigger ones just give you some of their venom. And the bigger ones have their rattles are formed, so you hear them. The babies, their rattles don't make noise. So I had stepped over this fucking rattlesnake like 6 times, 7 times before I saw it. Thankfully, it didn't fucking get me, but that could have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
There's a ton of rattlesnakes there. Like we would walk trails, and there would literally be one here, 3 feet more, one there, 5 feet more, one there, and you're like, what the fuck? But they don't want to mess with you unless you mess with them, you know?
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
Oh, I'm gonna go snorkeling when we're there. I'm gonna slip on the wetsuit, and go under as I go across
San
the river.
Diego?
No, when we go camping next weekend.
And Snoqualmie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fishing and see a concert at the end of the month in Ocean City, Maryland,
Nice. Excellent.
with my family.
Yay. That'll be nice.
I'll probably do some swimming, but mostly fishing and concert. I'm gonna see Boys to Men,
Oh boy.
Bare
Boyz
Naked
II Men.
Ladies,
Oh boy.
The Beach Boys,
Oh boy.
Blink 182,
Oh god.
The Offspring.
Oh boy. That's probably the only one out of there that I would go see.
What was the other one?
Still waiting.
All American Rejects,
Oh boy.
which I don't even know who the fuck they are, but they're there.
Wait, is it like a festival you're going to?
So my understanding is a festival is like multiple days, multiple bands.
Sure.
So I would say yes, because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's a festival.
Yeah, it's a very interesting lineup. When I saw Boys to Men and fucking
Bare Naked Ladies, Beach Boys.
but yeah, that was like I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, I'll give you a rundown
Okay.
of
Boys to Men and the
what's
Beach
happening. So Friday, I'm just going to tell you the main ones that I know: Blink 182, Cage the Elephant, Sublime, which I'm actually kind of pumped to see because the
It's
original
Brad's son.
yeah, Sublime, 311, OAR, The Darkness,
311's
Sugar
gonna be-
Ray. So those are the ones that I know. On Saturdays, The Killers, The Offspring, The Beach Boys, Young the Giant, All American Rejects, The Hives, and then Sunday, the headliners Dave Matthews Band, Counting Crows, Boys to Men, Bare Naked Ladies, Blues Traveler.
That's a weird gig.
Oh, and Lisa Loeb. But my dad bought our whole family tickets, so.
Nice. Well, it'll be fun. It'll be a
What's
festival.
the Lisa Loeb song, though? She had like a famous song once.
Lisa Loeb.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
With glasses.
Yeah.
I used to sing her song all the time. I thought it was hilarious. Now I can't remember it.
Oh,
You can Google it.
you'll get to sing it on Sunday.
I'll be singing it.
Sunday will be a fun day, I think, out of all the lineups.
Well, I
I
mean,
would
Blink
choose to go.
182 should be fun.
Wow.
Oh, she's the one's like, if you say only hear what I want to. That's the chick.
Ooh.
And you say I talk so all the time. So that's the girl.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I
Enjoy
change my day?
Well, in all fairness, that Sunday the Ravens are playing, and so I'll probably be at a bar with my dad watching the game instead of Lisa Loeb.
What, you're gonna watch the Ravens over Lisa Loeb? How dare you?
dares?
Well, in all fairness, it sucks because like every time I go home for a week, is it Matt or Tom playing with Blink? I don't know. I assumed it was all the original members, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't follow them enough to know. But typically when I go home, I go to a Ravens game or an Orioles game, and it happens the week that I'm there, both of those teams are out of town. But I mean, I'm not going for that. I go to see my family, so. But it would be rad if like the Orioles. Actually, if the Orioles are in
To see your family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do this one. You guys are nerds. What do you got going on this week? Anything exciting?
Well, I'm going to work tomorrow, and next weekend I'm working on a project called Bad Chemistry. It used to be called Movie A, with the Bloodham crew. So I'll be doing that all weekend, and then working again, and then going camping after that.
Aaron, I am a huge Alkaline Trio fan. So if Matt Skiba is playing with Blink-182, I will not be bummed, not even a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'd actually probably rather see Alkaline Trio than Blink-182. But unfortunately, it's Blink-182. But hopefully Matt Skiba is playing if Tom's not, because I love that band. What about you, Pat?
I don't like Blink-182 or Alkaline Trio.
Fired. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, good. Patrick's back.
He's back.
Yay.
Patrick's
back.
I will say though,
Back again.
I'm a huge fan of Travis Barker, and he drums for Blink-182. So I guess I like 1/3 of them. He's a really good drummer. That guy's fucking.
How do you not like Alkaline Trio? Is it just too poppy?
It's just not my cup of tea. They're like I'm the same way with music as I am with horror movies or whatnot. It's like I can appreciate, even if it's not my cup of tea, I can appreciate the talent or whatever in it, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, you can tell if it's good or not. You just don't have to like it.
No, yeah, no, I understand. I just lyrically, like the stuff that they sing about is very dark and morbid and shit, but it is very poppy music, and so I wasn't sure if it was lyrics, you know, the poppiness, or like what. I was just curious why I didn't like it.
But I have no room to talk about musical taste. I literally just went and watched Marilyn Manson live and fucking enjoyed every second of it. So,
but that's Marilyn Manson gets a bad rap. Like his music, or that, you know, Marilyn Manson as a whole, that music's been like huge for what, 2 decades more, plus 25 years.
Yeah, since fucking
96.
I think
3 decades.
Family came out in like 96 or 98.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to not like Marilyn Manson, the person, but I think the band has always been stellar.
Well, and all that shit that people are canceling him for now about all that, like, all the court stuff, like that, all that shit came out as not being true. Like the lady was like, "Oh, sorry, I lied."
Yeah.
Like it all came out as being fake anyway. So, and like, honestly, if you get into a relationship with that guy and you don't expect him to want to have some kind of crazy, like,
weirdo shit,
blood drinking sex, then because
yeah, you kind of know what you're getting into from the get, I would hope.
Yeah, you would have to know what you're getting into with that guy. Like, oh, wait, I didn't realize you were into this. Okay.
Oh,
Where have you
okay.
been in your life?
Yeah.
You don't even have to be a fan of that guy to like know, like, okay, he's probably into
Such
something.
shit. You know shit's gonna get weird somehow.
Yeah. So it's like, just don't get into a relationship with him then.
Boo. So basically, none of us have nothing going on this week except for Michelle.
I'm camping next week too. This coming up weekend.
Oh, nice.
I do have something coming up this week.
What do you
And
have?
This has nothing to do with this podcast, and neither of you are going to give a shit. But Thursday is the return of the NFL regular season, and my prized Ravens are taking on the Chiefs in Kansas City Thursday night at 5:20 p.m. for the first game of the regular season.
I'm happy for you.
I did for you.
That means if we ever have a game on Monday night, we're not doing a show, just so you know.
I
Okay.
wouldn't have been like that.
Fair warning.
Ever.
And while I'm in Maryland, we're not having a show.
I am going to be in Michigan the first 5 days of November.
Is one of them a
So-
Monday?
I believe so. So I think that's like the 6th of November. I
You
think
son of a
I'm gonna
bitch.
be in
You.
I'm gonna be in Michigan. So
What's in Michigan?
Michael's family
Oh, okay. Cool.
and the friends that he grew up with.
You guys
So,
gonna go have some family time?
yeah, probably get tattooed a little bit also.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, but see family and like his old friends that he went to school with. So.
If you need me to send you the Zompire graphic so you can get a tattoo, just let me know.
That's not a bad idea.
That would make a sick tramp stamp.
Oh, I already have a tramp stamp, or else I would.
Dude, I was on what is it?
I could have a cover up.
Vans.com, and we can totally get Vans made with the logo on it.
Yes, dude. That's only like $100 too to have them custom made.
Yeah, they're cheap. I mean, not cheap, but
I'll just get Vans.com as my tramp stamp.
There you go. I think that's amazing. Or you should get like the QR code as your tramp stamp.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know the comedian, but his name's Matt Rife, and he does a lot of crowd work where he makes fun of people in the crowd. And he's talking to some dude about his tattoos, and he's like, "What's your favorite tattoo?" And he's like, "Oh, probably this one." And he's like, "It was a QR code or whatever," and he had to like scan it, and then it went to like an NSYNC song.
That's so good.
Dude, that's funny.
Like, you remember when the internet was invented and they were like, you were Rickrolled, where it was like, never gonna give you up. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, somebody should get that QR code on them.
Yes.
Yeah, just scan that.
It's gonna happen if it hasn't already. I bet if you
Yeah.
look it up, somebody probably already
Somebody
has.
probably has it. Well, all right, guys. Next week we are supposed to have Aaron Carlson.
Aaron Carlson from the Horrorverse CCC Entertainment.
Horrorverse to talk about their new
Yes.
movie. What's it called, Michelle? Quiz.
The Hunt.
Isn't it Jason Voorhees?
Oh
The
wait,
Hunt?
yes, Jason Voorhees, The Hunt.
You fail.
Jason Voorhees.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's Monday. You're good.
You're good. Well, no. She had a 3-day weekend.
I had a 4-day weekend.
Oh, even worse. Great. Thank you.
Look out of here with yourself.
I had a 4-day weekend.
I work 4/10s. I won't work Fridays.
Well, I love you guys.
I love you too.
And we're going to do this next Monday with Aaron Carlson. one of
Yes.
our great friends.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about Jason Voorhees shit. And
We'll see if anybody else
Horror.
wants to hop on from there too. Like
Oh, yeah,
Sam or
definitely.
Charles.
Make it a goddamn party.
Yeah, goddamn party.
We got a comment. Hold on. Aaron Meyer says, have a good night.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir. You too.
And on that note,
This week's episode of the Zompire Horde podcast is brought to you by Bloody Knuckle Customs. Come check us out at www.bloodyknucklecustoms.com.
What's going on?